Hello, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Oz Chris, here with some number one reviews. Not from Marvel this time, it's from DC. DC had a couple of number ones come out this week for the first week of December, and we have Martian Manhunter number one and Shazam number one. So we'll start off with Martian Manhunter by Steve Orlando and Co. I'm gonna get the creative team here somewhere. Written by Steve Orlando, art by Riley Rossmo, etc., etc., etc. So basically, this will be kind of exploring from what I got from this first issue. I can't remember from the details from the solicits, but from the get-go, this will be exploring more of John Jones's, aka the Martian Manhunter, his life, his human identity as John Jones, as a police officer, a detective, and it will somehow connect to his life as the Martian Manhunter as well. So basically the story is, at least this issue is split between just his life as a detective, investigating this recent murder, which may have some weird ties, has ties to some alien ties to it, and then flashbacks to his life as a manhunter on Mars. So the premise itself, at least for me, was interesting. The problem is, while I like the cover, I do like the cover. It's a pretty good looking cover, standard cover. I don't like the art. The art was really a huge turnoff for the book. I'm not a huge fan of Rosmo's art. I know some people liked it with Batman in the Shadow. Some didn't. Definitely didn't like it here. It just looks and feels weird, especially when you see Martian Manhunter. It's just the angles on the face seem a bit off. I know he's kind of, his forehead is supposed to be slightly elongated, but not this much, just this weird, and just how weirdly thick his wife is, just like that. I know, yes, it's an alien, but that seems seems almost unnatural. And then here's the thing: we get an alien sex scene for no reason at all, like, or pretty much no reason at all. It's just there's an alien sex scene. It really kind of adds nothing to the story, so I don't know why it's there. But so with Martian Manhunter number one, an interesting and an okay start to its premise, but the art is a real huge turn off. So up to you if you want to pick it up. I liked it regardless of the art, so I'll see how issue number 2 goes before deciding continue or drop. But the highlight of this week, something I'll definitely recommend, is Shazam number one by Jeff Johns and by Dan Eaglesham, and colors by Mike Atiyeh. So it kind of has a recap to like the New 52 origin of Shazam. So instead of him kind of said it was just he was the last one, and the wizard was, if I remember correctly from the New 52 origin, it wasn't really particularly he was worthy. It was more he was just the last candidate, and the wizard was running out of time. So it's just like, you take it, but then as Shazam, he still proved himself to be worthy regardless. And what else? Is it I don't know what the main premise for this would be, but it will be focusing on both Shazam and the rest of the Marvel family, alongside Billy's personal life. Someone from his past, a very important person from his past, shows up at the end. I'm not going to spoil it, but it will also be focusing on Shazam and the Marvel family, almost similar to his New 52 series. So it's a very kind of light-hearted fun adventure. It's especially what I liked about it. And the thing is, there's like several references to the fact that he can't say his original name, Captain Marvel. So as he says here, somebody says, who the hell is that? So a group of robbers are dressed up with Injustice League member masks, attack a museum, and coincidentally, Shazam's there. Well, Billy is there on a field trip. He transforms. Someone asks, "Who the hell is that?" So you're going to have to guess. I've been having a bit of trouble saying my name lately. I thought that's a good kind of that's a good jab. That's a good jab at Marvel, and kind of I think it's also brought up again later on. Also, like the fact that he's pretty much, a lot of people just consider him Magical Superman. The police officers the Marvel family can't come up with a name for their group or for each other, so they just say, I'm starving, let's just say Superman did it. And I believe there's also later on one of them says, I just want something I can say. Oh no, Billy says, I just want something I can say. How about Captain Marv? And then gets cut off. So two jabs at Marvel for the fact that Shazam, he's now called Shazam because he can't be called Captain Marvel because there's a Captain Marvel in Marvel. So that was the main story, and then there's a kind of a short story featuring Mary, just about how she ended up with the family, a troubled family, just was found a home, bonded with one of the other siblings there. No, good fun. This was a great start. I would say lighthearted, fun adventure, and pretty much bringing back brightness to the DC universe. There's a lot of the DC stuff is just focusing on the darker aspects, and considering DC is almost taking a turn for the worse with its direction with stuff like Batman and Heroes in Crisis, Red Hood and all that, making it darker, despite the whole point of Rebirth, bringing hope back to the universe. This was a good contrast, and it's actually bringing that back. It's bringing back the kind of the lightheartedness, the light of the DC universe is being brought back with Shazam, and that's what I appreciated with this. And I definitely recommend it. If you haven't already, pick up Shazam #1. You don't want to miss out. And it's Jeff Johns. I mean, I love the guy. I love his work. He's the writer that got me to read more comics. So that's an added bonus that it's Jeff Johns writing this, and it's great. So that's it for those two, Martian Manhunter and Shazam #1. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.